Yo, Thrashing Code, Adrian here again. This band is Ventrue. The song is called Would It Be a Crime? Now, again, another algorithm pick of the 40,323,000 algorithm picks that I keep getting lately. Whew, this one is another band. They have their own channel, 75 subscribers, and the song has about 2,000 views. So maybe we can help bump that up. Maybe it'll be good. But then, of course, maybe they'll suck. Maybe I don't actually want to watch this video. Again, it's an algorithm pick. I don't know. But we're going to watch it, and we're going to see if it's any good. Again, as always, don't hold me to it. It may be horrible. Let's see if we can get through it and get to the other side. All right, here we go. Ventrue. Would it be a crime? Was that a worm? Nice hat. Got a proper Les Paul. So that's the drug drink, right? We got some date rape going on here. Kind of what it looks like. Oh, not date rape. He's gonna kill her. Okay. I don't know exactly what's what there. But that one leaves you unsettled. I mean, seriously, like, okay, little background story here, little Adrian history. So many eons ago, I was a kind of a bouncer, not really a bouncer, but let's put it this way. My job was to identify particular threats in the bars around a particular community in southern Louisiana where I lived at the time. And some of those people that I was tasked with seeing, identifying, and removing or eliminating their threat in various ways included a couple groups of people. Two were really obvious, pretty easy to get rid of. That was one, KKK, and two, any neo-Nazi, Nazi hardline type right-wing fascist people. And this is way before Antifa and a lot of this recent nonsense. This is like late 90s, early 2000s. So they were a little easier to identify then and much more easily removed when identified, because basically you had the whole bar ready to kick them out when it was time for them to go. Or if they even got in. That's the other thing. I'd identify them at the door and kick them out in the first place. The other one, the third one, which was probably a little bit more important than the other two, because the other two would eventually out themselves and they would get stomped, like straight up curb stomped. But this other one kind of got in secretively, because it often would seem like maybe the jovial guy or the silent guy or the guy that was just he was down on his luck or whatever. And he'd come in, he'd have a beer or whatever. But then every once in a while, one of these shit scum dudes, you'd see him pop it right in a drink. And sure enough, send it over to a lady. And that ain't never good. That's when you're going to get your ass straight dragged out, because I would catch you. I guarantee I got the vast majority of those little shitheads. And it never worked out good for them. Not even slightly. Because they usually wouldn't even get the pill in the drink. Or the drug or the whatever. However they were going to deliver it. Anyway, seeing that right there, talk about PTSD. Because I just won't even mention on YouTube my feelings about what I want to do when I see someone do that. But the kind of cowardly, weak, pathetic thing to do. Like, it's just so pathetic. Just so utterly beyond pathetic to drug someone. And now I will say, because there's going to be some dickhead dude out there probably thinking this, but yeah, it wasn't all dudes, but guess what? It was like 99.8% dudes. And usually if there was a girl doing it, was a woman doing it, it was to another woman, which is always kind of a little weird. And I wasn't sure always how to deal with that, because it was anyway, that was a little weird circumstance. But also you just didn't need to be doing it, period. And then sometimes a woman would try to do it to a guy. And usually those are really foobarred situations where she was trying to get him locked in, get nutted up and, into a whole mess like that. So always a bad situation, no matter what it was, always a bad situation. So you always looked and aimed to remove those people from the bar. You don't want any of that type of stuff, any of that type of event associated with the bar. Word get around in smaller communities like that you're the bar where the chicks get drugged up, or you're the bar where blah, blah, blah goes and entraps you. You're over. You're gonna be done. You're gonna be done as a bar. It's almost as detrimental to a bar as a shooting at a bar, right? If that type of reputation goes out, because people just won't come. They'll just stop coming, and all you're left with is like a few dregs of society that drink you into bankruptcy. So anyway, seeing this video, I feel a little bit triggered right now. I feel like I need to get back out there and find those scumbags and make sure they're not doing that. But anyway, I kind of did that as that wasn't even my main job, but that was a job that I had picked up. I was doing on the weekends for a couple bars years and years ago. Like I said, late 90s, early 2000s. In addition to software development and arms training. So, my jobs over the years have always been crazy. But that video just sent me down memory lane in that. Also, though, okay, back to the music. Enough about me. The vocals were a little weird. Like I kind of liked them and kind of didn't like them. It seemed like they almost like there was a secondary recording and it was meshed onto it, but not quite at a harmony level or an octave level or something like that. Not like in a melodic harmonic type of way, but is in almost like a dissonance, like a cacophonic dissonance, real close to the actual vocal line, right? So that was kind of weird. And it almost seemed like auto-tune, but also not. It just seemed like an effect, a weird effect of some sort, but I couldn't place it. And she did have some echo or reverb, some reverb on there. That was a little weird. You don't ever do echo. Echo is not a thing you want to do on vocals. But it was interesting. The music is pretty good. I like the guitar parts. I like the bass line and drums and all that. But the vocal and the video in general and the song and the lyrics, there's some twisted stuff going on right there, and triggered me a little bit. Boom. Yeah. But watch out for each other. Be kind to each other. I don't give a shit how bad your life is. Just be kind to each other. You'll be amazed. You kind enough, often enough, surround yourself with the good people. The next thing you know, things get straightened out for you. It ain't always bad. But if you always say it's bad, and you always act like everybody's bad, and you always distrust everybody by default, then yeah, your life is going to suck. So remember, be kind, be brave, being kind, and watch out for each other. Big thing there, watch out for each other. But with that was kind of a heavy one. That was a heavy one for me. I'm curious what y'all thought of it. I think I liked it, but I'm going to have to give it another spin after this. But in the meantime, y'all keep thrashing. Leave me a comment or two about how you liked it or didn't or whatever. And I'll catch you next video. Cheerio.